We were talking about actually self-awareness and communication skills, whether we have hybrid work, remote work, whatever kind of work. The whole idea of communicating is always going to be a constant, and we need to just appreciate where people are at and then also appreciate the technology we're using. You and I have grown up with faxes, emails. I was just watching
Pagers.
Seinfeld yesterday. And they had the faxes, memos, being in the office, not being in the office. But a lot of it does come down to power and authority. We're trying to have collaboration, but a lot of it comes to power and authority. So I was thinking about this yesterday of the whole idea when we actually were in the office and you would see someone go in someone's office and you're like, what's that meeting about? Why am I not in that meeting? And now people can see people's calendars and they're like, why am I not on that meeting? What's this one-on-one about? So people are always, they got the spidey sense up, and as much trust that you have with people, people are still people, and we are working in competitive environments.
Teachers are really good at building concepts upon one another. They're good at telling that story and that learning journey. And so when you're in sales and you're trying to explain why or how your service, your solution is a fit, it's teachers are natural at saying, okay, we're going to start at the beginning and we're going to walk through this together. And I'm going to bring everybody along with me on this journey and make sure everyone's understanding and aligned. And at the end, I believe that's why teachers make really good sales reps is they do bring everybody, their audience along with them, and they care about everybody feeling like they know what's going on versus let me just sling a bunch of info at you.
What I think is COVID didn't do women a great service.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I'm seeing. And a lot of women that were able to be successful is because of some of the more flexible work agreements that are no longer in place. And so with inflation at its high and less women in the workforce than ever, I do worry. I think the biggest thing I coach the women around me to do is have your really strong brand, right? Because you can continue to be a remote hire as long as your brand is strong, right?
Yeah.
People will always go to bat for you if that's the case. I encourage women to stay in the workforce, even if it is at a different type of role and function.
What is it that we need to understand to get someone to say yes? I think one of the places to start is really the first principle in the book, and that's to understand that change isn't just an action people take, it's a reaction that people have. And that when it comes to even thinking about some kind of conversation, pitch, that kind of thing, a huge amount of what people are reacting to isn't just the change itself. And you're right. That we are wired to resist certain kinds of change. It's a reaction a lot of times to how that change is being presented in the first place. And that is oftentimes when you say it's important to come up with messages, in my view, it's all that because we have the whole process of change between people is a transaction, is a relationship, is an exchange of words.